will just show a little full tour of what this yard looks like right now, just so I could remember it. And then when I present it in a few months, I'll be really excited about the progress. Uh-oh. Oh my god, it's beautiful. This is one of the roses that actually has a very strong perfume scent. It's like one of the first roses I ever got. Should make perfume out of this. Let me just show a better view of everything. The plants and everything. So we'll start with over here. This is a dormant apple tree. I don't even know what variety of apple it was. I got it from a market. So yeah, this is, I need to deal with this. It's a bunch of trash. Here we have a lot of sweet leaf. They just kind of self-sown in there, and lemongrass right here. So yeah, sweet leaf is edible. So yeah, apparently it tastes like peas. We have a little bit of just random everything. There's a giant ugly palm tree, which I really want to get rid of, but like it is just so big. We have a dormant moringa right here. Looks very sad right now because it's not awake during the winter time. Here is a jasmine. It's the edible jasmine. I had it in another area for a long time and it looks very sad for a long time, so I plucked it out and put it in there. Let's hope it grows this year. Here is a cutting of a mulberry that I got, which has grown gigantic. Look at this. It used to be a cutting this size and it just it's crazy. Like I barely believe it. I have another moringa in there. I love moringas. It's like one of my favorite things ever. So good. There's a plum tree that has never given me any plums yet, so I don't know if it'll ever bear fruit, but I'll wait for it. It's apparently a very interesting green plum variety. And this is my beautiful mango tree I grew from a seed. I cannot believe it got so big. Wow, seriously. So I just chopped it, so hopefully it'll spread out this year. Here we have here's a cutting of the plum tree. I took it, the green one, because apparently they root easier, so we'll see how it goes. There is Mother of Herbs, the variegated version, which is one of my favorites. It looks so pretty. Just a tiny little piece of the tansy. There's a tiny piece of the, what do you call that thing? What's that? Chamomile. I just chucked a little piece in, so hopefully it'll just grow. And random little sprouts, I don't even know what it is. Here is an ashitaba. I ordered this online. I did buy one last year. Kind of died because I put it next to the banana tree. Shouldn't have done that because it kind of got squished. But yeah, now it's in its own pot. Really happy. Look at how big the leaves are. Beautiful. Here is Wild Rocket. I have another one that's in the garden bed. This one looks sad because it doesn't like the rain. Yeah, it really hates rainy weather, getting wet. So hopefully it will bounce back. Here is some French lavender. This is an achacha seedling I grew from seed, and it took a whole year to get this far, so it's a slow grower but beautiful. This is that rose. The rose leads to the beautiful bloom. Over here we have it's a geranium. Can't remember. Citronella geranium. It smells really good. It has such a nice scent. You rub it, apparently the mosquitoes don't like it, but I do still get bitten even if I have this, so maybe they just really like me. Here is a bay leaf, which is a very slow grower. This is an avocado from seed, and you know what happened? I chucked the avocado seed in that corner. It just grew. So after a while I was like, I'll just put it in a pot. So I repotted it into a smaller pot, and it lost all its leaves, and then it bounced back, and now it's in this pot. It's almost in the same location it first grew, but it's in a pot now. So. Okay, let's look here. We have okay, I just saw that. That is It's called a snowdrop. It's beautiful when it flowers, but right now it's not flowering. St. John's wort. This is, what do you call that thing? Oh, damn, I know the name. What is it called? Mint, some kind of mint. Peppermint, yes. This is 2 cuttings I was doing. I took the plastic off because it was raining a lot in the last few days, so I kind of wanted to let it just soak in the rain, but now it's kind of, here's my other little cutting of the St. John's wort. This is the St. John's wort cutting, which looks pretty good actually. This is a banana pup, don't know if it's going to make it. It's a pandan pup, don't know if it's going to make it, looks very, very sad. A cutting of a mulberry, don't know if it's going to make it, so yeah, we'll see. This is I ordered this online on eBay. I don't remember the name of it. It's a type of lily pilly, maybe? It's in that family, but it bears like this white fruits that's edible, although it's not as nice, but it's still edible, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Here is a loquat, my beautiful loquat tree, which I got. It was very small, it was like that tiny, so now it's shot up, and sadly the damn palm tree leaf fell on this poor thing and knocked off like this branch, so I took it and I plucked it in the ground. Hopefully it'll root. So here's my very sad looking mandarin tree. It's a dwarf imperial. It just looks sad. Let's hope this year it'll get better. It was root bound, so I had to repot it. Here is an echinacea. Let's hope that it flowers without dying. Last year it kind of died without flowering, but then again I didn't put it in the sun, so I put it in a shady place, so yeah. This is an elderberry variety that is apparently rarer and bears a lot of fruits, so I'm very excited. I ordered that on eBay. Here is a tomato that is, I think it's like one of the oval variety that's why is this leaf so sad looking? This leaf looks very sad. Oh god, I can't remember. It's like it's that word that I cannot think of. It's like it's just a type of tomato variety that is very cool. I can't even think of the word that describes that. Anyway, heritage, that's right. Something like that? Yeah. Here's a strawberry. It was actually in there, and I just plucked it out and I put it in here because this is a strawberry container. Let's hope it gets really big soon. Here is a chili. It's a long variety. This is the go-to cola that I ordered on eBay a while ago. This is Brazilian spinach. I love this. I actually just took some of the stems and plucked it and put it somewhere all around, and it grows very easily from cuttings. This poppy, random stuff over there, don't know what it is. Mints and native violas. I have a ton of seedlings coming up from here. You can see I grabbed this while I was on the road. I know it's probably like it's not useful or something, maybe it's a weed, but I look pretty, so I put it here. It looked pretty. I'm all about gardens look pretty. Okay, I think that's a red clover. Looks too big to be a white clover. I think it's a red clover. That was actually left over from last year, which is really nice. Over here we have some roses. These are all climbing roses that I put in the ground like 2 years ago. This is an Okinawa spinach. I love this. It's a really good, vigorous grower that you can cut easily the stem, put it in the ground, it'll regrow. Amazing food. Here's some tansy, just put it in. Poppy, just put it in. Echinacea, just put it in. A moringa stick, which I don't know if it's going to take yet. I think the seedling might be I think this is a radish or daikon seedling. I don't know what this is, and I don't know what this is. I'm very curious, very excited. Just random little cuttings and things all over here. Lots of seedlings. I spread the seeds everywhere here, so I'm super excited to see what comes. Okay, anyway, let's move over here. We have a This is like a couple, at least 2 years old now. It's a pomegranate tree. And look, it's actually like climbing up this trellis, which is really cool. I have a rose as well that's climbing up. Over here we have a lemon drop variety of tomato. You might wonder how I know this. Well, it was in the lemon drop tomato pot that reseeded, so I'm guessing it's a lemon drop. Yeah, I hope it is, because I was sad that I lost that plant without ever collecting seeds from it. Another achacha seedling, got from, I sprouted from seed, is a strawberry that is starting to ripe. Very excited. Over here, this used to be a passion fruit, but it kind of died. So what's left is a butterfly pea plant, and I stuck a stick in there. I don't know if it's going to take, so here we have some seedlings that I put it here to get a little bit of sun, but I can put it back to where it was, which is over here. I had it here. Over here is a rose. This is the fairy rose. It's one of my favorite roses. Oh, beautiful. Here's another strawberry. Lots of strawberry plants. This is a tansy. There's some thyme. I love how vigorous it's growing. I just put it in the ground with the moringa tree, which is dormant, not even looking alive. But it's alive, I swear it is. Here's another elderberry plant. This is more like the regular one I got. And there's a lot of flowers, but not a lot of berries, so we'll see how it goes. Over here is a goji plant. Got it from a cutting. Half of it looks dead, half of it looks like it doesn't know whether it should sprout or not, so that's pretty funny. This is some rose cuttings, which I hope I won't pluck out too early. This is a tea, like the green tea plant. Sadly, I kind of let the roots rot, so it's looking a bit sad. Yeah. Put another chamomile in here. You know how I split it into like 6 different plants? Well, I put some here and put there. Here is the lychee plant. The lychee plant is protected because everything wants to eat the baby leaves. I can never keep the baby leaves on this plant if it's not protected. So, and inside here I have a shepherd's purse, which is protected because something is eating the seeds. So, alright, let's have a look over here. In this pot, I put another banana pup because I want to start taking the banana pup out of the ground into a pot. And we have a lot of lemon balm. Lemon balm, really good smell. Comfrey over here. Comfrey. So I like to take the leaves and make things out of it. You know, stuff. There's a few seedlings, I don't know what they are yet. I think this might be an honesty seedling, which I'm really excited about. I hope it is, because I put some seeds and this is the first time I've seen anything that looks like the seedling. Yes, beautiful. Here is a dormant peach tree. I don't know how that's going to go with fruiting because it requires like cold. So yeah. This is a tomato that is grown from a cutting. It's a purple variety apparently. It's very rare. This is called meadow sweet. Look at the pretty flowers. I love the shape of the flowers. It's so pretty. Here is a feverfew. I love the flowers that come out of it. I was able to split that too into quite a few. Here is the aloe with the elderberry. I often like to put stuff in the pot with a plant so that I can save room. Okay, like this area is just a bit bare because I could have let it fill up with weed, so I just put some seeds in it. Yeah, hopefully it'll grow. Over here I have another veggie bed. This is the sword lettuce. I love this, it tastes so good. This is the shepherd's purse. See, something is eating the seeds. Every time it starts seeding, it gets eaten. So, like, I'm very curious about what's eating it. Maybe the rats. And then we have some celery. This this is a celery. I think it's a celery. This is baby, I'm pretty sure this is a baby dandelion because I blew a lot of seeds in this. Some shallots. Another little chamomile. This is a Chinese vegetable that's very similar to bok choy, but it's called a chicken feather vegetable, which is really cool. There's a poppy, another shepherd's purse. Over here is kind of my regretful planting because it's gotten so big, and yeah, this is the bamboo. Look at how big it got. Like, I was not expecting it to spread so much, but yes. And then here, okay, I don't want to talk about that tree, that poor tree that just doesn't ever get big because it's covered by all the other plants. Here we have another chamomile. I just bought one, and look how many I've turned them into. It's crazy, like, that you can turn one plant into like 6 or 7. This is pineapple sage from like 3 years ago. It keeps looking dead and then it grows back every year. So there's a rosemary that looked a bit sad. I chopped part of it off. Some basil. Here's some other stuff, mother herbs, random stuff. Now this is a vine that I don't know if I killed. I hope I didn't. It's the green grass jelly vine. I ordered it online and I kind of let it rot a little, so I hope that it's gonna come back, and something keeps eating the leaves too, so yeah. This is supposed to look like this, I think, I hope. This is a jujube tree, and yeah, apparently they can get really big, but this one hasn't grown too much for like 2 years, and it keeps growing from the base, which this is supposed to be what do you call that word? Oh god, I can't even think of any words today. Anyway, you know what I mean, I hope. Here's another tansy that I split. Dandelions, looking very healthy. I had to move them and they were stressed for a long time, but now they've bounced back. Here's a echinacea. Here's some thingies. Here's a maple tree over there. I just thought of the name maple tree. And then here's more of that chicken feather vegetable. Here's an onion. Here's the balm of Gilead, which I haven't figured out how to use yet. Here's a bunch of vegetables in here. We've got a vanilla orchid in there, which I stuck in. Dandelion, longevity spinach, nasturtiums. Over here we have shiso, which always grows so crazily. That thing is like crazy grower. Another wild rocket. Another poppy. This is the ground apple. I plucked a lot of it off because it was like dying back, but now it'll probably grow back next year. So another chamomile. Yeah, this is all from one plant, can you believe it? Yeah, a lot of chickweed in there. Lots of chickweed. Over here we have, I'm pretty sure this is red clover because it's really big. The leaves are really big. More celery, more saw lettuce, more the chicken thingy vegetable thing. This is the baby ashitaba I was able to split from the other plant. This is another chamomile. Yeah, I'm chamomile crazy. Shiso seedlings, which I need to pluck out because they get too much. Yeah, that is pretty much my yard. Oh, and I have another pineapple sage that was grown from a cutting from the original plant that I have. And some stuff that I'm keeping for my friend, so yes. And yeah, that's about it. That is about it. Oh, and here's a baby rose. Rose. Catgrass over here. And over here we have more longevity spinach. Well, this one I want to replace and get rid of because it looks so bad, but because there's plants in there, I don't want to get rid of it. Here is my cuttings pot, which I hope I don't destroy. This is my little pond with lots of pond plants. There's a water lily there, but it's dormant. A lovely chair I picked up. So yeah, that is... Oh, and there's a pot there that has a couple of cuttings. No real actual plants though, just cuttings. So So yeah, that is so far my garden tour. That is the winter version. Let's hope that in spring and summer I can make another one that is fully abundant, like goes up to the sky, plants are everywhere, you see like things climbing up. That would be my dream. Hopefully in spring and summer I can present a much more fulfilling big garden tour with lots of plants reaching for the sky. Yeah, right now everything's just looking not growing very much because it's winter, so but I'm getting started. Let's hope I don't lose motivation when it gets too hot, because that does happen every year. So we'll just show a little full tour of what this yard looks like right now, just so I could remember it. And then when I present it in a few months, I'll be really excited about the progress. Over here we have the banana pups that are getting big into the main tree. Giant bamboo things that's going around a trellis, which is really cool. The mulberry. It's hard to fit a lot of trees. Like, I want to have so much more trees, but unfortunately they kind of look really bad on the ground like this, but maybe I can put some plants to cover it. So yeah, mulberry's getting big. I love how big the mango got. So cool. Yes. This was what I picked up during the collection, and I don't know what this is yet. Maybe a tomato seedling. This is a baby basil. And I sprinkled some seeds, so hopefully I can see some activity soon. I get really impatient when it comes to seeds, and I'm like, and then I start moving things around, and then the seed that probably almost germinated would have just like died or something, so that's not something I want to do here. Anyway. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I have 2 grapevines. This is a new cutting that I put in this year. Oh, and a little pea. That's like a pea sprout that I just happened. And then there's another grape that's actually getting tall. So hopefully we can see more activity this year. Super excited. It's amazing how much you can actually put in a garden bed that's on concrete, because this is on concrete. It's not even on anything. So yeah, I just filled up, although it does look like the soil needs to be topped up a bit. But yeah, like look how much I can grow in here, just on the solid floor.